find to survive. We're never gonna gain control.
What up, y'all, and welcome to Mexico City at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez circuit for the 7th race in the 2024 FBRL Napa Truck Series season. On pole for the first time this season and the 5th time in his Napa Truck Series career is AJ Jones, with Jerry Cook to his left side, Luke Martin, Zachary DeLello in row 2, James Silverfox, Griffin Maple McDermott row 3, William Brock, Zachary Fitzwater Jr. row 4, with Ace Wild making his second start on the season in row 5, with Bradley Bishop Jr. See a ton of the road course ringers up in the top 10 qualifying well. You've got Richard Johnson, Noah Hart, your points leader in row 6. Hart with a 56-point lead over Johnson, following Johnson's second win of the season last time out at the Springfield Dirt Mile. Hannah Allen, 72 points back. Your pole sitter AJ Jones 100 back, and Ryan Reed 5th in the points, 115 back. So Hart still with an amazing points lead as we come to the very technical Mexico City track. 20 laps of action here. Drivers stated that from practice it is hard to pass unless you have a substantial amount of tire wear advantage, or lack of tire wear thereof. So expect the undercut to play a big role in getting drivers in front of other drivers, and then we'll have to see if the overcut fall off is about 3 to 4 seconds, if the overcut pans out at the end of the race or not. The only time we will throw a full course caution is if there is a truck that flips over or we have a really big crash. Only 41 trucks in the field today. Let's go trackside for the command of fire engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
So drivers can go 13 laps on gas, but doubt anybody will do that here this afternoon. So expect drivers to pit around lap 9 to lap 11. That is the undercut, the overcut range. Drivers are setting lap times as fast as a 1 minute 47.3. Fastest in practice was Richard Johnson. So expect the fall off to get down to about the 150, 151 bracket. Clear sunny skies, 90-degree weather. AJ Jones with his 5th career pole ties Samuel England and Will Goss 3rd all-time, behind just Jordan Fisher, who has 6, and Luke Martin, who has 7. So that is one record in the history books that AJ Jones will look to take to Luke Martin. As the season progresses, we'll need 2 more poles to tie Luke at 7 if Luke himself does not get one. It's a long way down the front straightaway here going into turn 1. This is going to be the probably biggest passing zone on the track today, other than pit road strategy. Green flag is out and we're underway in Mexico. And these first few laps will likely be the most chaotic, because these first few turns are quite tricky, especially as you see Richard Johnson going 3 wide. AJ Jones tight on Jerry Cook. Storr is gonna bounce off of Cook and lose traction. Jones around from the pole. Not how AJ Jones wanted to start this race. Was trying to get through those first 3 turns as cleanly as he could and just barely spun it off of AJ. Or rather, Jerry Cook. Wow. We got the blunders going already. That gives Jerry Cook the lead. Luke Martin is second. Silver Fox third. DeLello will hold fourth. Griffin Label McDermott fifth. Fitzwater Jr. and Ace Wild fighting for 6th place. As DJ Curtis and Bradley Bishop Jr. fight for 8th. Ryan Reed is in line in 10th behind them. Advantage Ace Wild and DJ Curtis. As we're hearing, we had other incidents. William Brock is all the way here at the back. Bradley Ream, Kyle Sustrive with damage. Noah Hart spun it out from 12th, it seems. He's back here just in front of Austin Runkle. As they head into the stadium section, still a ton of drivers side by side. You can see just how slow they really have to go through here. Ooh, contact between Hannah Allen and Mac Johnson right there. Ooh, more contact. They come around to finish the first lap of the race. Bradley Ream and Kyle Sustrive will bring it down pit road. Jerry Cook is your race leader. As we take a look at the replay. So we saw what happened with Jones and Cook. Jones just kind of got pinched a little bit, but just wasn't able to keep his truck under him. Let's see what happened with Brock here, because I believe Brock is going to be the first one to go around. They were 3 wide all over the place. And oh, Brock just turned right to arc the next corner, and Richard Johnson was there. Then there was a domino effect with Rogers, Reed, and Noah Hart. Hannah Allen's getting turned. Benjamin Snyder kind of just turned the left on Michael Miller, spinning the 87 out. And you see Bradley Ream spinning Austin Runkle. Kyle Sustrive gets sandwiched between Jared Vereshigan and Seth Cole. Tristan Grace is around. Chase Marks went off the track, but that sent Noah Hart and William Brock way back. So this is going to be a big opportunity with how hard it is to pass here. Unless there's more calamity, Noah Hart is going to be hard-pressed to gain any of these positions back. As I'm hearing, we've already had another incident going on lap number 2 now. Before we get to what happened on lap 2, here's an onboard of Noah Hart from the start of the race. He was on the left. He moved over into the middle. And he just got clipped, really. Nothing Noah did wrong there. Angel Gutierrez, hometown driver, around next to him. Gutierrez qualified really well, too. 19th place at his home track, just to get dumped there in the first few turns. So we're hearing there was another incident involving Michael Miller. Let's take a look here. Oh, and Tristan Grace just flat out dumped him. And then up ahead, it looks like Mac Johnson and Hannah Allen got together. And we saw them tussling. And Noah Hart gets involved in this, it looks like, too. That drops Noah Hart even more positions. Oh, man, oh, man. Let's see what happened. So Hannah Allen is looking to pass Mac Johnson. Clears Mac Johnson. And then, that's a little... And it looks like Noah Hart spun off of Vereshigan the same way AJ Jones spun off of Jerry Cook. Let's take another look at this Mac Johnson, Hannah Allen thing from ground level. Looking back from the bumper of Nelson Reeves. See, did Hannah Allen just miss the corner, or... That's tough to judge. Officials are likely going to have to review that one. They're going to have to slow that one way down and really look at the data. Here, and we've got yet another issue going on here. This one involves Ricky Freeman Jr. And Edward Siemba kind of does the same thing Mac Johnson did to Hannah Allen. And just dumps Ricky Freeman to the left. But unlike Mac Johnson, who got held up too, Siemba just keeps on driving. And that's a tough break for Freeman. He was running in 19th place, looking to get a top 20 run going. Things have calmed down, and now we get a chance to look at where drivers are running. See, Noah Hart currently sits in 30th place, with William Brock right behind him in 31st. So this could very well be the first race Noah Hart does not finish inside the top 10. And William Brock, his inconsistencies and bad luck just continue here in 2024. Was looking like the championship favorite to start the season. He came in 6th in the points, 140 points back of Noah Hart. Good thing for Brock is his Hart is right in front of him, so not going to lose too many points on Hart, but likely will lose a ton on the other drivers, top 5 in the point standings, with the exclusion of Hannah Allen, who currently runs in 40th place. Let's go to the front of the field, as Michael Miller will rejoin the racetrack, and we'll tell you which of those drivers Noah Hart and William Brock are potentially going to lose a ton of points to. Jerry Cook continues to lead the way. So the other 3 in the top 5 are Richard Johnson, AJ Jones, and Ryan Reed. And the only one currently in the top 10 is Ryan Reed. You got Luke Martin 2nd, Silver Fox 3rd, DeLello 4th, Griffin Lampo McDermott in 5th. Ace Wild is 6th, Fitzwater Jr. 7th, Curtis 8th, Bradley Bishop Jr. 9th, and Ryan Reed 10th. Richard Johnson sits in 11th, and AJ Jones has continued to lose positions after his spin on lap 1. He runs in 17th place. Luke Martin and James Silverfox have been inching closer to Jerry Cook lap after lap, the rest of the top 10 included, but have not yet gotten close enough to make a move for position. Pit stops are looming closer. Several drivers at the back of the field who have damage to repair have already started to pit, getting their stops out of the way while pit road is relatively clean and empty. We should start to see drivers pit around lap 9. Zachary DeLello with a move on James Silverfox in the stadium section. That's going to put the 10 and the 15 side by side as they come out to the front straightaway. Now that was the slowest section of the track you could make a move on another driver. And you can already see the huge gap that grew between Luke Martin and Silverfox. 0.6 of a second last time at the line between the 6 and the 15. That move by the 10 grew it to 1.8 seconds as we get a good look at the foliage. DeLello and Silverfox door to door. Got to be careful. Don't want to wreck it here as they come out of turn 3. Zachary DeLello with the first pass inside the top 10 since lap 1. And move the number 10 up to 3rd place. We'll see if he has the speed to close in on the 6 and the 62. First group of drivers on pit road. Nelson Reeves, first one to come in. You see William Brock also down the pit lane. Arya Carmona came in a lap ago, including Jeff Bolton, Benjamin Snyder, and Seth Cole. So all 4 of those drivers pit on lap 8. We'll see Carmona jump Nelson Reeves. It's now Austin Runkle down pit road, along with the 37 of Jared Vereshigan and the 48 of Hannah Allen. Allen has already pit once, but this will be her scheduled stop. Zachary DeLello has closed in some of the gap on Luke Martin. You can see he's really doing good in the stadium section. Oh, but not that time. Silver Fox almost had a chance to get back to his right side. See, lap number 10. This is the halfway point. Griffin Lapo McDermott's going to pit here. He is 3.9 seconds back. We bring the overlay up. Fall off is about 3.5 seconds right now. This could be a big undercut opportunity for a lot of drivers inside the back half of the top 10. You see Fitzwater Jr., DJ Curtis, Bradley Bishop Jr., Ryan Reed, all down pit road. Aiden Carlton, Rogers, Daniel Bouchard, JD Martin, your pole sitter, AJ Jones, Cameron Lessard, Edward Siemba, Toby Christie, Ben McDonald, Callie DeGarmo, Tristan Grace, Noah Hartin. From, oh boy, 26th place. Some drivers in front of him have been pitting. We'll see if Hart can try to maintain position here with an undercut. Ryan Reed, DJ Curtis. Some of the first ones out. Ooh, contact between Curtis and Fitzy Jr. as the 91 leaves his stall. Griffin Lapo McDermott will be the first one away. Fitzy Jr. ahead of Curtis, then BBJ and Ryan Reed. AJ Jones will come out right into the door of JD Martin. Just a really tight pit road. You just got to hope that these drivers are not getting damage. So we'll have to wait and see how Griffin Lapo McDermott comes out compared to the leaders, as we see a ton of drivers have stayed out. And the drivers yet to pit: Jerry Cook, Luke Martin, DeLello, Silver Fox, Wild, Johnson, Marks, Monaco, and Murdo. We'll likely see them come down this time by. And that will indeed be the case. Still some drivers leaving pit road. Gotta hope that our leaders do not get impeded by them. Ricky Freeman Jr. going to come out right into Bradley Ream's quarter panel. Looks like Aiden Carlton has a problem. That's a tough break for him. He was running in the top 15. Jerry Cook enters his pit stall. This will give us a really good look. Actually, this camera does it even better. Left side's up, left side's down, right side's up. Where is Griffin Lapo McDermott? Can the undercut give him the lead? Here he comes off of the final corner. Cook waiting on fuel. Out and away he goes. Luke Martin with him at the same time. Cook maintains lead at the start-finish line. Griffin Lapo McDermott, here he comes. Can he get him going into turn one? Not quite. But Cook needs to take a lap here to warm up his stuff. Can Griffin Lapo McDermott use this lap to get Jerry Cook? Both of these drivers looking for what would be their first career win here today in Mexico. Cook in his 26th career start. McDermott in his 77th. Which puts McDermott, by the way, 5th all-time in Napa Truck Series history. No other notable milestones on the start counter today, but next time out at Kansas, we've got a couple. McDermott is keeping the gap even, but not quite able to close it, it seems. They head into the stadium section. Can McDermott close the gap some here? Looks like Cook actually pulled away through that section. So we'll come to 8 laps to go. Jerry Cook maintains the lead after pit strategy, and he has led every lap of the race here today. Get an update on points leader Noah Hart, running 26th after pit stops have completed. He's got a line of trucks ahead of him he might be able to put a challenge to. Ben McDonald, Tristan Grace, Benedict Murdo III, Monaco, and Nelson Reeves. But it's going to take a lot of work and effort to get these passes done. You see William Brock, a couple positions back in 30th, so currently only losing 4 points to Hart, but was probably hoping to gain some points to Hart if he had survived the calamity. But luckily for Brock, a bit of silver lining is Noah was also involved in some of that calamity. You see many other drivers who have had the same misfortunes this afternoon. Hannah Allen running in 37th place. Going to lose 11 points as it stands to her teammate. Ricky Freeman Jr. last on the lead lap. Michael Miller and Aiden Carlton are a couple of laps down. As Jerry Cook maintains the race lead, he's actually pulling away from Griffin Lapo McDermott. Luke Martin still in third, DeLello fourth. Fitzwater Jr. is fifth. Fitzwater Jr. looking for what would be his third straight top 5 finish. He came into this race 8th in the points, 154 points back of Noah Hart. And with Hart's problems, Fitzy Jr. looking to gain a good chunk of points on the points leader this afternoon. James Silverfox in 7th behind Curtis. Ace Wild 8th, Bishop Jr. 9th, and Ryan Reed sits in the top 10. Carmona, with her early pit, currently sits in 11th place. Richard Johnson is 12th. Bouchard 13th. JD Martin 14th. AJ Jones 15th. Austin Rogers, Edward Siemba, Chase Marks, Cameron Lassard, Toby Christie. That is your top 20 as they run here, and they'll be coming to 6 laps to go. Jerry Cook has no draft, but that is not hurting him in the slightest, as this track is very technical. He gained 0.7 of a second that time by on Griffin Lapo McDermott. And with 4 laps to go and no lap traffic in sight, all Jerry Cook here has to do is keep his truck under him. Don't mess up the transmission. We saw him blow an engine last time out at Springfield after a great run at Watkins Glen. And today could be the day that Single Z Racing revisits victory lane for what would be the 4th time in series history, but the first time with Honda, and it would be Honda's first win in what is their 2nd season here in the Napa Truck Series. This is the 29th race for Honda in the series, and boy, what a long road to victory it will have been if they can seal it up here today. No real changes going on in the top 10 right now. And as we said on the pre-race, that was the type of race we were expecting to see today. James Silverfox with a big run here on DJ Curtis in the turn 1, looking to battle Curtis for 6th place. Curtis not in it for the points. Silverfox is really trying to get him here through turn 3, but is going to get checked up. And that might allow Ace Wild to make a move here on the 15. Likely not the ideal zone to try to start the pass, as we've seen a lot of drivers on the right side have just been struggling to get off turn 3. And Silverfox returns to maintain 7th place. Let's take a look outside the top 10. Nothing has changed inside the top 10. Ignore all the scrapes on the trucks. That's just a damage glitch because every truck is on the same body this year. Carmona still sits 11th, Johnson 12th. How about AJ Jones, though, has moved it up to 13th and has either gained a ton of time or has just maintained a ton of time compared to JD Martin and Austin Rogers, as Rogers has now lost 15th to Bouchard. Behind them, Toby Christie still maintaining 20th place. As Noah Hart sits 26th. William Brock still sits in 30th. White flag is out here at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez circuit. And the lead is almost 4 seconds for Jerry Cook. It's his 26th start of his Napa Truck Series career in his second season. Came into this race 21st in the points, had been 13th going into Springfield. Has the pole from Watkins Glen, 1 top 5 and 2 top 10s on the season. In total for his career, that top 5 from the Glen is his only top 5 to his name. Today is looking to be the second top 5 to his name. As I apparently cannot find him on the top 10 list. Wow. I'm trying to find Jerry Cook on the top 10 list. I don't know where I put him, but I sure as heck cannot find the man. Oh, there he is. This will be career top 10, number 5. But most importantly for Jerry Cook and Honda, it's career win number 1, 47th different winner in Napa Truck Series history is Jerry Cook. What a drive for the 62. And it's the first time since 2021 at New Zealand that a driver has led every lap of a race. 5th time overall. Jerry Cook joins Will Goss, Ben Crouch, Luke Martin, and Kyle Springer as a driver who has won a race and led every lap doing so. Still a great result for Griffin Label. McDermott brings it home in 2nd place. Luke Martin, much needed result in 3rd. DeLello 4th. Fitzwater Jr. continues his top 5 streak with a 5th. Curtis, Silver Fox, Wild, Bradley Bishop Jr., and Ryan Reed round out your top 10. Richard Johnson will bring it home in 12th. AJ Jones 13th. Noah Hart 26th. William Brock 29th. And I'm not sure if Hannah Allen has crossed the start-finish line yet, but it looks like it'll be 36th for the 48. Actually, I think they're crossing the line right now. Let's see. Let's give it a second here. And 36th officially it is for the 48. Well, that'll do it for me here today. We'll have a much more exciting race next time out as we head to Kansas. Got a good string of races coming up. We've got Kansas. We've got the Talladega 150, which y'all know is going to be a show. And then we head back to Italy for the Milano Road Course Speedway Hybrid Circuit, followed by Dubai and the New Zealand inversion doubleheader. So hopefully all those races will make up for the Borefest that was today. Here come your official race results, including points penalties to 4 drivers. And I'll see y'all next time at Kansas.